Alright guys, so I'm gonna try to make this a short video on a short reline just for my bottom teeth. I have my denttach 7 in hot water and it's been about 5 minutes ready, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, you take your denttach 7 out of the water after it's been in warm hot water for about 5-10 minutes, and then you take the top off, and I'm hoping I will have enough for my top, which I think I will. Yeah, I think I will, because that's about how much I use for my bottom. Make sure you always quickly put your lid back on so it doesn't dry out. You take it and you just knead it to get the product working well. And so I read it shouldn't be so sticky. If it's so sticky, then you left it in the water too long, which I think I did leave it in a little bit too long, but it will still work. I left it in a little too long. That was my fault. But still works. Okay. So, got our little ball. And we're going to roll it into a gummy worm. And I remember last week I didn't put enough on the ends. So this time I do need to put more on the ends. So I'm going to roll it a little bit longer. This one's longer this time. So we're just going to go ahead and lay it in there. And I have enough for my top, so I am going to do my tops tonight. But I just won't record that because we don't need an extra long video again. So we're going to go ahead and push it all the way in there. So remember, we're just pushing it up against the sides. Because remember guys, anything that is excess, like it's going to spill out over here at the end for sure. And it's going to spill out on top over your teeth. But it's okay because you can, after 2 hours, you can trim everything to your liking. So I think I got this one pretty good. And I made sure to do extra this time on the bottom. Because like I said, last time I didn't do enough. But I just waited for this week to double it. And since I have enough for the top, and I have to let these dry for like 5 minutes before putting them in, I might go ahead and add it to this video. Just so you guys can see. Okay. I think the bottoms are done, so I'm about to take my tops out real quick, go wash them clean. No, I lied. I didn't take the reline off of my tops. I only did my bottom. So I think I'm still going to do it tonight so it can cure while I'm sleeping. But I'm going to go ahead and take my... I don't know. I think I'm just going to do my tops tomorrow because it took me about 45 minutes to do my bottom to take the reline off. So I don't know if I need that bite down. You know what I mean? So we're going to let this sit for like 5 minutes and then we'll come back and put them in the mouth. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and put them in. And make sure you push down so they can mold to your gums. And then make sure your bite is good. Okay, so a minute is up while I was just clenching down on my mouth, on my teeth to get the correct bite. This time it was a little bit more tingling and like, I don't want to say burning because it doesn't burn, it's just tingling. But this time was a little bit more intense, but it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm Mexican, so we eat spicy stuff. So jalapeno, whatever, hot sauce. You get that tingling like in your gums and stuff like that and on your tongue. It's kind of like a tingle like that. But people have said like it's really bad burning and uncomfortable. And it's not. It's like for 30 seconds to a minute and it's gone. Like it's already gone. But I think I'm gonna leave my bottoms in for an hour, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and take my top off, unline them, and then come back and for this video, because that took way quicker than what I thought. And I mean, I can push down on my teeth every once in a while. It's already formed to my gum. I can already feel it forming to my gum, so I don't really need my top dentures in. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take my top ones out and go ahead and unline those and come back, and however long it takes me to unline them, and then come back and do my tops. Just because it's 9 o'clock, I thought it was later. So I have plenty of time to go ahead and line my top ones as well. And I have plenty of denttach. And so yeah, we'll be back in however long it takes me to unline them. Alright, y'all. I think I have the hack to get your reline out. Because I just did my top ones, and it took like not even 10 minutes. As I was taking the reline out, I held it under hot water for the reline to come out, and it came out so much easier and so much quicker. So we're gonna go ahead and reline my top two, because my bottoms right now are in. I'm gonna have 2 hours, and it's only been not even 18 minutes since I put my bottom ones in. So we're gonna go ahead and reline my bottom as well. denttach has been in there for like 10 minutes now. Well, maybe not that long, but like I said, I'm not trying to make this video super long, so I'm trying to hurry at the same time to make it like a quick reline. So, okay. I think that's enough. Okay, that's enough. And I still have a little bit left too. I honestly thought that I wasn't gonna have enough. Hold on, y'all, because my hair is getting in my way. Okay, so I had to put my hair back, but we're gonna go ahead and just knead this in. Once again, I think I left it in too long, but well, this one isn't too bad like the other one. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and gummy it. Do a little bit longer because it's my top. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and put it in the gum line. And I only go up a little bit on the middle like last time, because I don't want it to be too bulky. And because when you first put them in, when you're relining them, they are bulky. They are really bulky. But I am this time putting a lot on both of them, because last time I think I put too little last time. So we're gonna just spread some on the middle. In the middle, I really don't have issues with, but I mean, if I'm gonna make everything nice and comfortable, I might as well do the middle as well. So I just bring it up a little bit to the middle so that I can get extra cushion without it being too bulky. Last time the top kind of went way above or way over. So you see how I put just a little bit in the middle? Because everything up here is gonna move to the back. So we're gonna let this sit for like 5 minutes. Spread it up just a little bit more, and then now we're gonna leave it for 5 minutes until it cures a little bit, and then we'll go in and put it in with the bottoms. Okay, the bottoms right now are curing, so I'm gonna let this sit for 5 minutes, and then we'll be back. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes since I had the top in, or the top curing, so we're gonna go ahead and push it in. And let it sit for like a minute. Okay, so it's been about a minute since I had my top in, and you can already see the product coming from the top. So now all I have to do is, it's 9:32 p.m. 9, 10, 11. So at 11:32, I'll go ahead and I'll use my scissors and I'll trim them up, and I'll be good for another 7 to 10 days. So that is all you have to do for the reline. You just clean your teeth very well, put the reline in, let it sit for 2 hours. I usually don't drink or eat anything within the first 2 hours. It says that you can drink with the reline in immediately, except for hot beverages, but I just don't do anything for 2 hours. So after those 2 hours, I cut them and I fit them to my liking, put them in for 24 hours, and then I put my glue in after that. But other than that, you're good to go. So hopefully that was a quick reline for you guys for denttach 7. And this is week 2 for me using denttach 7. It was my first time taking off the reline, which was a little difficult, but it was okay. It's worth it in the end, trust me, because I get no sore spots at all anymore. And this last, like I said, I went 10 days both top and bottom with the reline in, and I was okay. And like I said, at 11 o'clock I'll take it out. But if you want to see the full process, then you can go back and look at one of my other video that has like the long video. I was trying to do this a quick one, but that is the quick reline for denttach 7. Good night, guys.